यो व्हाट्सअप फैलास किमें हो की हाल चाल होप सारे तुसीं ਵਧੀਆ ਹੋਗੇ ਇਹ ਕੁਝ ਮਿੰਟ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਇਹ ਕਰਨ ਔਜਲਾ ਬਾਈ ਦੀ ਇੰਟਰਵਿਊ ਡ੍ਰੌਪ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਅਪਲੋਡ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਫਿਲਮ ਕੰਪੇਨੀਅਨ ਦੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਉਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਔਜਲੇ ਬਾਈ ਨੇ ਬੋਲਿਆ ਪਿਆ ਇਹ ਚਲੋ ਆਪਾਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਬਾਰੇ ਔਜਲੇ ਬਾਈ ਨੇ ਡਿਸਕਸ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ ਚਲੋ ਬਾਕੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਇੰਟਰਵਿਊ पूरी इंटरव्यू
stay
इंग्लिश में
quiet,
मैं
like sorry but
बताऊंगा
not sorry.
But, the truth is, Karan, with Punjabi music, there's been such a long history of violence, right? From Amar Singh Chamkila to Sidhu Moosewala, right? And you've yourself been the target of gang warfare and gang violence. So, do you think that artists like yourself have a responsibility to try and stem it, because you have a large voice, because there are, like you said, thousands of people around the world listening to you? Do you think like what you show, what artists show in videos, can also be a reason why there is such a long history? Is there a connection? Do you see that?
To be honest, this is a really hard one because I try to judge all this. Like I've been through, I've been in the situation for 4.5, 5 years where I've been tried to, extort, and my house getting shot at. And most of the people don't know my house probably got shot at 5 times. Like it's
ओजला भाई कह रहा है बहुत सारे जानों को पता नहीं मेरे घर में भी ये 5 बार मेरे ऊपर शूटिंग हो चुकी है और कह रहा है मैं ना लकी था मैं बच गया मैं सीखा नहीं कभी मैं कोई फंक्शन में कभी मैं कितने था मेरे घर में भी बहुत 5 बार शूटिंग मेरे ऊपर हो चुकी है बाकी बहुत सारे न्यूज़ चैनल फेक न्यूज़ कहते ओजला इज डेथ ऐसे 2 years ago कह रहा है ओजला भाई कह रहा अपना 5 साल पहले की गल है बहुत सारे न्यूज़ वाले चैनल अपने उसको कराने के लिए फेम पाने के लिए तो न्यूज़ चैनल वाले क्या करते हैं पब्लिसिटी स्टंट करने के लिए ये है हम चलो आगे सुनते हैं
in the Canadian, like I did reports everywhere, but I don't talk about it too much because I don't want to look back at it. But whatever happened, I feel like it's my mistakes too, because I tried to maybe portray myself like that, like I'm one of the tough ones, but maybe I was, because everybody, but at the other page I look at it like everybody else is doing it too, so why just me? And then whatever Sidhu went through, his family went through, I can't even explain you how that made me feel, because I was like, okay, getting your house shot at, you're still alive, but now this has
सिद्धू करण भाई कह रहा मैं एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर सकता सिद्धू मूसेवाले भाई नाल वो उनकी फैमिली ना होया है मैं एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर सकता उन्हें मैं बता नहीं सकता मैं अपने तुम्हें मेरे को अंदरों किधर ही फीलिंग आ रही है
crossed everything. Like this is becoming a deal, so you gotta think about what you do. If I be honest with you, I don't even feel like coming to India, but it's my motherland. I want to see my house, because nobody knows what's happening behind the scenes. There's so much stuff, and sometimes you want to talk about issues. Sometimes why didn't I talk about this in any other interview? Like this happened to me, that happened to me, never went live.
कह रहा मेरा भी मन निकलता है इंडिया आने को मेरा मदरलैंड है इंडिया मेरा बोन है मेरा वहाँ पे जन्म होया मेरा भी मन निकलता अपने घर को देखूं 2 साल हो चुके 2-4 साल हो चुके मैं इंडिया नहीं गया कुछ नहीं पता इंडिया में क्या हो जाए क्या हैपन मेरे साथ हो जाए मेरे को भी ना कुछ भी हो जाए इंडिया कह रहा इंडिया में मेरा सिक्योरिटी नहीं है कि मेन रीज़न था ओजला भाई यही कह रहा है अपना चलो सुनते आगे
Because there's so many people and so much stuff happening behind the scenes that your voice will get shut down. You'll ask for more problems basically if you speak about it.
कह रहे तुम कोई प्रोग्राम में डिस्कस गानों के थ्रू या कोई करोगे बात करोगे तुम्हारी बात को नीचे दबाया जाता है रियल है भाई ट्रू है भाई
So I don't want to lose anybody in my life anymore and don't want to put myself in that situation. So I just try to stay away from all that stuff because it's such a hard times when all that stuff is happening to you and for no reason, just because you're singing and somebody wants you to do a show there and the other person don't want you to do a show there. So where do you go? Like it's such a hard situation and it had a big impact on our shows and stuff too. Because sometimes, like in India, I could have been in India this time doing my shows on all these events, all that stuff. Why am I sitting at home? Because I don't want to be in that situation. And honestly, I don't know who to ask for help. I'll be honest with you. Because हमारे
कह रहा भाई अपना कह रहा मेरे भी इंडिया में लाइव शो है गए थे, मैंने कैंसिल किए। मैं अब क्या कह रहे कोई वो नहीं है कि यहाँ पे सिक्योरिटी नहीं है। कह रहे मेरा खुद मन नहीं करता इंडिया में अब शो करने का। मैं किससे जाके हेल्प मांगूं, किससे जाके हेल्प मांगी भाई।
पंजाब में ना वो जो है ना कि हर एक बंदे में है, हमारी कौम है वो कि ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿਰਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਘੈਂਟ ਆ ਹੈਗੇ ਵੀ ਆ। So it's like me even being a Punjabi, a Jat, I just wanted to put it down. And every other Punjabi artist is like wanted to write it down. Like this is how we are, like we do this because that's our culture, honestly. But now it's turned it into a way where you don't want to talk about it because things are very worse. And yeah, it's changing me as an artist too, my sound and everything, the way I write. I don't want to include those words anymore into my songs because it's got too real.
Yeah. AP Dillon, after Sidhu's assassination, said that you have to deal, and I'm reading it exactly, being a Punjabi artist, you have to deal with constant judgment, hateful comments, threats, and negative energy. Would you agree? Is that how it is?
150%, I agree. There is constantly something happening in every artist's life, especially the ones that are top tiers. Like there's constantly something happening in their lives. People don't know about it. Like even me being an artist, it hurts us sometimes when we read stuff about ourselves. And even after whatever happened to me, like 2 years ago, like my house, all that stuff, and people are just making fun of it. Like, yeah, this was meant to happen. Like, are you serious? The bullet just didn't hit us. That was the only thing we got lucky about. But it went through our houses, and there was kids at houses.
Karan, in the middle of all of this, which is so, I mean, I can't even imagine.
कह रहा मैं लकी था, मेरे घर के सामने शॉट आउट में मैं बच गया। मैं सीगा नहीं बाहर सीगा, मैं शोज लगाने गया था। आई एम लकी actually.
And how difficult it must be to handle this. How do you stay focused on the music?
So yeah, that's the thing. Just calm down. I don't think about it too much. I let it pass. Whatever happened, I take it as like it was meant to happen. I was meant to go through this. It's just that mindset. And I honestly don't like to look back because not like
क्या उसने पूछा आप फिर म्यूजिक को कैसे वो करते हो इतना प्रेशर होने के बावजूद भी। ओजला भाई कह रहा है मैं सारे पीछे के प्रोग्राम्स को थोड़ा सा माइंड रिलैक्स करके फिर मैं अपने गाने के ऊपर फोकस करता हूँ, राइटिंग के ऊपर फोकस करता हूँ थोड़ा सा स्टूडियो में जाके।
I don't want to, but it just makes things so easy. Just staying present and just doing whatever you're doing, and that's the only thing that helps me. Just staying conscious and being present is the only thing. Just keep going. It's okay if it happened. Just keep going.
But Karan, I know you said you don't want to look back, but I have to ask you this because I read that you and Sidhu were sort of these rivals, right? And you had this cold war between the two of you, and in a lot of your music, you were pulling each other down. Looking back, is there anything you wish you hadn't said? Are there any regrets?
100%. I'm not gonna lie. It was.
कह रहे सिद्धू और करण औजला के बीच में, आपके बीच में वॉर चलती थी, लड़ाई चलती थी म्यूजिक के बीच। कभी म्यूजिक से तुमने एक दूसरे को रिप्लाई दे दिया, कभी तुमने इंस्टा में दे दिया, कभी किसी में दे दिया, कोल्ड वॉर टाइप में, मैसेज टू मैसेज रिप्लाई। चलो आगे सुनते।
Not necessary to do all those things back then. If you look at it, all that happening to Sidhu and his family just changed my perspective of looking at life and doing everything. Like all these beefs, all that stuff, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't mean anything. But honestly, nobody knows, but I would like to tell you in this interview, and I feel like people need to know. Uh, after 29th of May, I talked to Sidhu's dad. I called him, and he gave me blessings. He told me take care of yourself, and I just wanted to apologize that I couldn't be there, and I just wanted to, just talk to him. I honestly called him, told him I don't know what to say to you, but honestly, I'm your second son. If you ever need anything from my side, please know I'm here. That's all I could say. And honestly, if they ever need me, I'll be there.
उਦੋਂ सिद्धू मूसे भाई की डेथ हुई थी, उਦੋਂ करण औजला भाई ने फ़ोन किया दोनों के फादर साहब को। ये करण औजला भाई ने बोला आपको कोई भी चीज़ की हेल्प की लोड है वो भी है, मैं आपका सेकंड सन हूँ, मेरे को आप बिना कोई कहे, बिना कोई झिझक करे मेरे को आप बता सकते हो, आप ये बता सकते हो आप।
I'm not just saying it. And before Sidhu passed away, I talked to him on the phone and we cleared stuff up. It gave me a little bit of relief. No one knows this other than his family, but I would just like to address it. Like we talked and he just said like it was just the people in middle making all these things worse. But after when I talked to him and after all that stuff happened, like it was all good in between us. And then all that stuff happened and I just couldn't even, I didn't know what I was gonna say, but just, tell him
Just
I'm
reach
here.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I've never been
इंसिडेंट से पहले मेरी और सिद्धू की गल हुई थी, करण औजला भाई कह रहा है फ़ोन पे, 3-4 दिन 6-7 दिन पहला हमने, वो भी हमारे बीच में एक गलत अंडरस्टैंडिंग से की, हमने सबको बैठ के सोल्व आउट किया, एक फ़ोन में हमने वो किया गल बात करके, एक क्या कौन सी गल के ऊपर की वो सी इशू था। औजला बता रहा है ये हमने हमारी सब कुछ लेवल शॉर्ट आउट हो गया था 6-7 दिन पहले, उससे इंसिडेंट से पहले।
shook in my life, even after all that stuff happened, because it was just not like it was not good.
Yeah. Karan, you're 26, right?
Yes, now I am.
Okay, and it's such a young age, and you've already had songs on sort of the Spotify charts, on the Canadian Billboard charts, on the UK Asian music charts. You've said very consciously that you want to be down to earth, that you want to be grounded. And you said something which I really loved. You said that even if fans disturb me when I'm eating food, I don't mind it because I never forget I'm eating because of them.
Yes.
Which is a wonderful thing. But as you become more and more successful, Karan, how do you stay grounded? How do you remain the man you were?
It's hard. I'm not gonna lie. If I just say I'm humble, this and that. Honestly, sometimes it comes to your mind like, I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. But honestly, just picking that
ओके, बाकी ये पूरी इंटरव्यू देखनी है, फिल्म कंपनी का मैं चैनल डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक में डाल देता हूँ, वहाँ से जाके तुम पूरी देख सकते हो वीडियो का लिंक। चलो ठीक है, मिलते हैं।